What's going on, gamers? Alan Wake, episode 4. Here we are. A couple of things I picked up on. I just want to make you guys aware before we jump into episode 4. First, I did put together the pieces, and it seems obvious to me now that the little heart with the CW and the TZ that we found on the stump and on that crazy mural of glow-in-the-dark paint in the basement of that big mansion up in the hills, Cynthia Weaver, the crazy lantern lady. How could we not put those pieces together? She's given off kind of a Rose vibe. Maybe she was a stalker slash super fan that really wanted to be a part of Thomas Zane's life. Either way, we know there's a connection between both of those. We also know that she knew Barbara Jagger and Thomas Zane when they were both alive. How they're connected, we don't know. Trying to find that out. There's so many missing puzzle pieces here, there, everywhere. Some cat in the hat baloney. Another thing I did notice opening up in episode 3, while Barry's on his long-winded dialogue about the history of Bright Falls, he does mention that there was articles referencing Thomas Zane as a famous writer. However, his literary works weren't found at all. So we can assume, or I'm assuming that we're assuming that this game is trying to tell us that Cynthia Weaver was the person that wrote the articles about Thomas Zane, whether out of obsession or that she actually knew and loved Thomas Zane, or they loved each other. I'm not really sure where this love triangle is going or how it affects the story itself, but just something interesting to note. With that information, the episode does kind of shift in the direction that the literary works of Thomas Zane were actually more memoirs or written word of the memories or the incidents that might have happened when the darkness was in Bright Falls before. I mean, that's all up for debate, but it's kind of where my mind's going. Also, at the end of episode 3, we do find out the identity of the kidnapper. His name is Mott, and he was apparently hired by somebody to stalk and kidnap Alan Wake's wife in order for him to continue writing the manuscript. But at the end of the episode, we find out that he didn't even kidnap her. Finally, let's talk Agent Nightingale. This dude is trying to kill us. And not only is he trying to kill us, he has terrible, terrible writing jokes.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway!
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown!
You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I don't know what this guy's beef is, or what motivates him and how he's impacted by the story. I do have a suspicion that he might be the employer of the kidnapper we've been following this whole time, which eventually got nixed by the darkness at the end of the last episode. Either way, he's a problem. He's trying to kill us, and we're just trying to live, man. Thanks for joining me on episode 4. Let's get started.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I would not want to be Alan right now. Can't tell which way is up.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
And the plot thickens. Don't tell me we're in the cabin. No way.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling
Nope.
calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Dude, this is all total bullcorn. I'm not buying it. There's got to be some township conspiracy. Maybe he's consumed by the darkness, but he did say our wife is dead. Whether that's true or
This
not
corridor
is
for
up for debate.
patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Wonder who these other people are. Not doing it, dude. Oh. Okay. Just for now.
I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I don't think so, man. I'm not buying it. No way. It's a cool place, though.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Cut to the chase,
Alan,
Doc.
what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey.
This overlapping
towards your
dialogue
recovery.
is not my favorite.
Come along. Let's
I get
go
what they're
inside.
trying to do, but they could at least like tone it. Whoa, easy.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
No way. That's not the dude that died.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
This dude said it's trash, of course.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have
That guy's
noticed
immediately
the
my favorite
typewriter in
character.
your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, there they
My
are.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even
Like it.
adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My
Manuscript
head was
page.
clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Whew. Thought that was never gonna end, although I
So
do.
tired.
Oh my goodness.
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Place of
We
power.
had parties there, man.
I can't do it.
Go there
I can't do it. I'm walking away, guys. I'm walking away. Goodbye.
Dean could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
So, I'm thinking... So this is what makes me curious. So, as a therapist with a writer that's having delusions about writing a story, his best therapeutic advice is to get us to write more. I'm not a doctor, but I don't know if that was gonna help. So I'm thinking that's the darkness. I'm thinking this is a delusion. I'm thinking these two dudes that won't stop talking went through the same thing Cynthia Weaver did. I gotta walk away. I can't even talk to you guys. Went through the same stuff that Cynthia Weaver did the first time the darkness was around. Why they keep calling us Thomas, I think it is because of their old age. But they did mention another writer. But that other writer should be Thomas Zane.
Imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because...
I can't get stuck talking to all these people. I can spin around.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
Yikes.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Whatever you say, Bob Ross.
And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me.
I'm gonna be stuck here forever
Everyone
talking to
should
these,
just
or
shut
listening to these people.
up. Shut up. Shut up.
But I feel like this is a place where the darkness is my goodness. I can't get a word out to you guys.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wade.
That's great.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
So I'm thinking this is a place where the darkness keeps people that kind of are aware of what's happening around them. And what better place
Something's wrong.
to keep people
I'm not myself.
in a crazy
It's
place.
hard to think.
Not a crazy
There's
place,
shadow
like a...
inside my head. I can only focus
I wouldn't
on
say this is a
writing. Everything
mental
else is a
asylum,
blur.
but
I'm trapped in this cabin.
place where
Have
people
been
with
for days,
mental
but it's
illnesses are
always
treated.
dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
That's what I was figuring. I think we were on the right track, gamers.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Ooh,
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Can we visit other people? Kung Fu Panda's room.
Ooh, yeah. Trash, of course.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Oh, we got an
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling.
He kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, man.
My store. I'm taking it.
Oh, he really did hit her.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
So that page was true. Man, when I saw the toy hammer, I thought he actually hit her with the toy hammer. She really clocked her good. It's unfortunate. Here's the paintings from the artist.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
And there it is. It's revealed that Mott's employer was the doctor. But the question is, was he a patient? Was Mott a patient, or was he just like a local that was hired?
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Oh, there he is. What a piece of evidence that was.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yeah, I agree. I'm still not buying it, though. I think this is a delusion. And if it's not a delusion, this is really sad. Who's in here?
Barry?
Barry!
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
See what I'm saying?
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
How petty of you, Barry.
That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Okay, so there we go. There we go. Some solid evidence that this town is trying to play us, because Barry is commenting on the actual journey we've been through. He talked about what happened at Rose's place. He talked about the Fed, and when he showed up here, I guess their plan was to lock him up just to keep him quiet, kind of what they alluded to in the manuscript page.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Barry looked really sad
listen
right
to
there.
me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Okay. Damn.
I had to find a way out, and followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Oh, who the hell is Jack? And why does this therapist want Alan? I mean, I had an instinct there. He's actually Thomas Zane, but I guess we'll find out. Ooh, I don't have a flashlight, do I? No, no flashlight. Gotta be careful. Oh, shoot. I can't shoot. Oh, yeah, I can, but I guess I have no flashlight. Oh, I see what's happening. I was like, this is a very, like, they build all this suspense, but there's no incentive to get out. Oh.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Here's light. Oh no. Oh no. Up. We going up? There we go, generator. Because we got the key now. That was pretty cool to watch. Whoa. Flares. No, stop jumping. Oh. That's it? Where's my other flare? I got no other flares? What's the deal? Oh, don't tell. Oh, they're just respawning. Maybe I just missed it. Manuscript page at this time?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Okay, I think it's starting to sink in. He was using this therapy center to capture artists in order to forward the creation of things, because the darkness needs creators to forward its influence, and I guess recruited the therapist to take these people and do that? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good guess. Oh no. That's coming through. Should probably show here. Go. Freedom. What? I got the key. Let's go. Excuse me. Help me. Security guard. Oh, do we? Oh, we needed to bust down the door, I bet. There we go. We'll bait and switch. Oh! I figured that would work, but I took a hit doing it.
Ow! I'm here!
Oh, it's Barry. I never thought I'd be so happy to see Barry. You guys hear how happy I got? I feel bad about treating him the way I did.
I found the car.
He really is our
locked.
best friend.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
The hedge
I don't have
maze?
a light. Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
I'm out of here. Hurry up. Gotta get some resources first, Barry. Into the maze we go. Oh no. chose evil guys. I don't know if I should use any bullets. Oh, I got to now. Oh, I got 16. We picked up ammo. Let's slay these fools. I hear him.
Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I almost forgot so much is going on. So we're making our way to the farm of Toranoden, because apparently there's information up there that will get a little clarity on what the hell is going on. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. Nope, 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 nope. Oh! Dude, that scared me. We made it.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Oh. Let's go. Bring the heat. I'm ready. Gotta deal with these birds, though. Got him. No more flares. We're just gonna slam batteries. Oh, wow. I thought we were gonna gun him down. That went well. All right. I'm liking the start of this. I thought we were going to be stuck in dialogue forever, but thank goodness. Thank goodness for Barry. Dude, he's always finding us. He flew into Bright Falls when he didn't hear from us. Then he busts down the door of the institution we were at, or the therapy center. Where's Al? That's a good dude. I have a feeling this game is going to force me to like Barry. I hear birds. Ooh, a lot of birds. I do have a flare gun, though. I mean, in case things get too crazy. Ooh, shoddy? I like how even though we don't start off with weapons like after each chapter, it does give you kind of what you've already discovered faster in the next chapter. It's like you're reobtaining your loadout, but at a quicker pace within the next episode.
Knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
See, after reading that, my theory of him being a patient kind of feels more sound. You. I don't like walking the standard path. I feel like that's what the game wants you to do so you can get fried up. Yeah, we would have been in a sticky situation if we stuck to the path. I feel like I should cherish these right now. Might get mobbed later. Like I said last chapter, I feel like we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this game. So I think inevitably with any game you encounter all these different things that were new at some point, but we're coming to the part of the game where the challenges involve combining all of those experiences into like the standard gameplay that we're going to be facing, you know, further into the story. I mean, we'll probably still encounter new things, but I feel like we're going to get like a collage of you know, the enemies or challenges or different kind of foes.
Moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna be kind of devastated if Barry dies. Emil made me do it, which is Thomas Zane's assistant. Dude, just when I think I have a handle on the story, they keep introducing new characters. Like in that one page, like who's Jack? I mean, I know who Emil is, but they just keep throwing more and more names out. I'm waiting for this aha moment where I'm like, oh, the story's coming together. And I just feel like I'm more and more confused every step we take. Which, you know, kudos to the game. I mean, respect. Yeah, they're throwing these froggy guys at us a little more often. Trying to make us panic, but we ain't gonna do it. That wheelbarrow is gonna try to tag us, I bet. Oh, manuscript page back there we gotta get. Ooh, just getting all kinds of goodies. Whoa. Give me the batteries. And just how I was hoping for, like since episode 1, we keep running into challenges that are forcing us to use our resources, which is good.
Min watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Okay, so that kind of... Uh-oh. Oh, is that Barry? Yeah, I know that jacket anywhere. But this was a place where he was using artists to do something sinister. I don't know, man. This game. Let's stay off the path. We did so well last time.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Oh no. No, no. Is this where he's gonna get axed in the back? No!
He showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
The jamboree. Let's go, fellas.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! Just hang on!
Is that birds? No. Nope, stay behind me. Wow, this is good. I'm liking all these enemies. Flares wore off though. Not good. We're gonna have to book it. Oh, can we jump? Can we jump? Yeah, there we go. Run, 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 run. Run! Oh. Run. Run. Ugh. I know the gate's open, Barry, but we got to vanquish these foes. Reload. Oh, shotgun. What am I doing? I keep using the pistol. Let me get both of them. One shot, one shot. Oh, no. No, we can't go out like this. Woo! Okay. Please tell me Barry's gonna live through this cutscene.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Why am I laughing? Dude, I had so much hate for Barry before. Now he's growing on me. The game did its job.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Oh no.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Oh, I'm injured.
I
Need to
had
find
lost
some
my gun
light.
in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop!
Look at him.
Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that!
What?
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Ah! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
It's bittersweet like in Barry now.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Look at him go in his jacket. Oh, he's got heart. I give him that. Should we explore here first? Can we? Yeah, we can. Oh, man. Dude, we need a light bad. Ah. I want to go explore. Guess we need a flashlight. Maybe the flashlight's in there. No, don't go out just as I'm baiting. There's a manuscript page down yonder. Ooh. Dude almost got squished.
Stopped the car at the Anderson farm. Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Oh, I see a thermos down there. We're going for it. Come on. Get in here. There we go. Let's backtrack. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big car. I like how it's making me use the environment. All for a thermos. Oh, jump down. Ooh. Oh, dude, we're getting tagged up. Is a thermos that valuable? It is. We're doing it. No, our endurance is crap. It doesn't heal us either. Tree? Okay, cool. Oh, I was about to hide behind that, but okay, we got enough distance.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Gotta turn some generator on after this. Probably, right? Can we take the lantern?
There'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Thanks for the tip, Alan.
Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
All right, check me out. I know it was a couple episodes ago where I brought up, you know, I was grasping for straws with the connection to Control, but the old timers, they did reference that place as a place of power, which in Control, the main facility you're in or investigating or are part of is called a place of power. So it's been a couple episodes since we found any connections to Control, but got a little whisper in the air. Oh, dude, that crushed our health.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
About
Facing
time.
the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
No batteries either. Hopefully we find a secret. Still waiting for the submachine gun we all deserve. Oh no. Damn. Generator. Oh, dude, with the jumping. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I gotta bait him away. Would you just run, Alan? Oh. Need space. Dude, there's 4 of them. Come on, guys. Woo, that was slick. Come on, just a little farther. Now. One more, one more. No! I can't believe that. 1, 2. No, dude. Oh. This is more difficult than I thought. Out of batteries. This is it. One more, one more. No! Ah, dude. I don't even know if that generator's the key. Oh. Let's go, let's go. 1, 2, come on. What's it take, 4? Okay. This might be it, guys. Oh. No batteries. 1, 2, 3. Oh, screw this. Oh. This is nuts. Run, Alan. Oh. I don't know why I stayed by the generator so long. Like, what did it even do? Can I go back out there? Look, now I'm coming out here uncontested. All that struggle for what? Okay. Well, it was for a light. For what, though? Dude, foul ball on my part, gamers. Hope you enjoyed that struggle. For nothing.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I don't think it's Barry. There we go. Heavy flashlight. Needed you in our lives. Can I get a gun though?
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
This doesn't look good. So That old Tommy Zane?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Okay, so I think we're doing a pretty good job predicting what's actually going on, like the motivations of the darkness. Where it came from, that's debatable, but what it's trying to do, I think we have a good handle on. Don't want this bear trap noise. I don't know how I feel about the game labeling it like that. Could be the difficulty setting we're on. Maybe if it's on a harder difficulty, they're not labeled like this. Oh, like that? Okay, never mind. Oh. Well, they're not labeled when you're super close. Oh! Scared me. Get this generator up and running first, huh? Oh, finally a firearm.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm. The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Okay, it seems like the good guys are coming out of the works. Oh, look at that hidden thermos. The Taken were filled with darkness. Ah, shotgun ammo. Reload's kind of baloney, so we're gonna have to pace our enemies out accordingly. A lot of bear traps too, man. Game's stepping it up. I wonder how far along we are into the story. I feel like I wouldn't say this is it doesn't feel like a midway point just yet, which means we have a lot more to look forward to, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's not get ice. Oh my gosh. The throws today. I just want to annihilate these guys now. The fury of the thrown weapons, it's deep-seated in me now. It's got to be the most irritating part of this game. Or maybe... Oh! Oh no. Dude, I'm about to die. I'm getting closer and closer to dying. It's not cool with me. Should I just run? It's not in me. We're not doing too hot on ammo, so I think it's our only option, to be honest with you. Oh! No! Flare, 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 flare. Oh. Stay away. Dude, if an axe comes through this beam of light and smacks me in the face, I'm a rage.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Is this finally where we're gonna meet Clay Stewart? The man of mystery himself.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Not gonna lie, hearing that from a distance is more agonizing than seeing it. Danny?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Oh no.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Oh, did he die? These scenes are getting intense. Give me the willies. Danny? Daniel? Got a revolver back. Oh, jeez.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Okay, so new prediction. All of this has happened already, or the image we're viewing on the TV is actually the original timeline of the events in Bright Falls, but what we're playing right now is the events in that we're playing. We're in the book. We are the book. We are the manuscript. So we're not, I don't think we're really Alan Wake. I think, or maybe somehow it like reset time and Alan is in them. I don't know. But I think you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Let me know in the comments. Oh, is there more of them? Oh, get up the stairs.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Danny dead. Still locked, huh? Nope, not that type of game. We might go downstairs this time? Are we going anywhere? Yeah. Should be able to get out, right?
I could climb out through the broken window.
It is that type of game.
Still a good distance away.
I'm just a loser.
I'd need a car to get there fast.
That's a big buck. That's huge, man. And there's still these little treasure troves. Who put all this stuff out here? Still nothing. Nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty intrigued by this storyline, or at least the way I'm playing through it. I mean, in hindsight, I might, who knows if I'll be impressed by this game. Let me know if you guys have played this before and are, you know, graciously watching my content. I'd like to know what you guys think of the story so far. Did it give you as many twists and turns as it's given me? I wouldn't say twists and turns, but, you know, I'm still confused.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
It's true. Barry is Barry. But let's not undersell Barry. He came here for us. Travel across the country. Or that's what I'm just going to assume anyway. He's a hero now in our eyes. But he is still Barry. Do I go to the tower? Yeah, let's go to the tower first. Get the secret. Hannah wants me to go upstairs. Bazooka? Please? Flashbang. We like that. Good find. I wonder what the guy in the radio is saying about what's going on. If anything's heated up in their direction. There's the car again. The car from the dream. I'm telling you, we're gonna nail a hitchhiker. But if I find out if we hit a taken, maybe we can just drop all this guilt, you know? Hunting rifle. That was worth the trip. Shotgun for hunting rifle. I think in this particular circumstance, I am going to do that. If we had the pump, that might be a different story.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The sheriff's department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure
It's our
you
wife.
get indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM.
So, despite all this, he's still dedicated to the broadcast. I got a treat for you. Sit down. That felt good. Let's take Car of Fate. What, how does it keep up ending? I mean, maybe it's just an asset the game is reusing. I would like to think it's for something bigger, but probably not. Why does that matter to us? Oh, we gonna finish business. Just die. Killing those big guys with this car is phenomenal. Oh, I was hoping we don't have to go on foot, but I guess we do. I got a blood rage right now. It's kind of, it's a weird feeling being a part of a storyline like this, because to be immersed in the story, I kind of want to take in the environment and like kind of take things slow, but then the combat kicks in and then I feel like my dropped guard affects me in a bad way, obviously, but still, I mean, good job by the game. Wow, this is some real estate. Holy crap. Okay, I think that's where we need to go. That's with the dragon. But we're gonna get the seeker first. Do you think the brothers set out these little stash sites? Like before they kind of got drugged up? And I'm still trying to figure out if it's the drug. I knew that was coming. I deserved that. How rad would it be if this was a minefield? Wow, who are they playing for? They just set up this whole stadium for nobody?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
No!
God damn.
Awesome.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
And there's what we've been looking for. I called it, gamers. Look at that big spotlight.
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, can you pass us some ammo and stuff around? This place is stuck. Al, hold on. Let's try to get the stage lights on.
Dude, this light is roasting them. Oh no. This is a cool scene. I like it. Whoa. Boom. I love it. They made it a song. Well, I don't know if this is a real artist.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Sorry, please, please, please.
Damn, look at all the edit. Oh, wow. Look at all these enemies, dude. This is an intense scene. Ooh.
Ow, please don't let me die. Buy it? This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll!
Boom. I'm digging this scene right now. Heavy metal and slaying enemies. It's my bag for sure. Let's go, line them up.
Back in the game!
Let's go. Oh. Where'd to go? I love it. That was pretty rad. Probably the best scene of the game so far. That was exciting to play. Especially with the metal in the background.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
We are loaded for bear right now.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Oh, is that a manuscript page we're about to miss? No, it's a light, right? No. It is a page.
Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think writers were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Nothing that significant. But how about this freaking flashlight? Look at this monster.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Alright, so we need to make our way up. I love how he's still working. You know what I mean? He's like, I know what we did was just nuts, but don't forget you got a career.
Deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away. Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
But whatever sparked his hunch to hunt down Alan? Like, where'd that come from? You know, like, maybe he had dreams? Visions? Children of the elder gods. I love that part.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Alan was a good sport about that. He could have tore Barry to pieces.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al.
Look at the longhouse, man. This is tight. I love it.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in a soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Oh, wow. From what Barry was saying, we used to write for the show.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape.
We're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh wow, who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. But wait, no.
On a runestone. Yo, no joke. I think these are real runestones.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Sounds like the darkness may have contaminated the water. The brothers drank the water. Hell, they're feeling pretty great. Oh, look, a tour poster. Of course, it's called the Ragnarok tour. That's not a bad tour, man. They had a good thing going.
Something's happening here. Yeah? What's that?
Is that a manuscript page I missed? No, it's just a gap in the floor. Oh no. Gotta get down there to save Barry. Can't let him die. Dude, this flashlight is king. I don't even have to ADS. Dang. I mean, I can't imagine we're gonna get a bigger light than this, right? No way. I feel like it's more of like an end game kind of pickup. You got no chance with this big honking light, dude. Don't want to get hit by those electric wires. Let's just go around. Come on, let's go. Took that axe to the face, but it was worth it. Oh, there he is. Hey, Barry. Jesus, right? All right, say nothing and close the door on me.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
He's always working.
You find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Rubbing stones together for pennies. Open the silo door for Barry.
Be careful, Al!
Thanks, buddy. Oh!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
With this bad boy in my hands, and I mean the flashlight, I'm gonna take anything down.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you...
Dude, still talking about Deerfest like nothing's happening in town. Like he didn't get shot at like 24 hours ago. Or less than 24 hours ago.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Ooh, goodies. Damn, we're getting stocked up. Yeah. Game's getting a little predictable. That's alright, we're still having fun. Line him up, knock him down. Anybody else around me? Just this Yahoo? Dude, with that flashlight underneath my stock, it looks like a dang drum. I mean, not my stock, you know. Underneath my barrel. Can't believe I had a hard time finding words for what I was trying to say. Oh, key. I'm coming, Barry.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate.
Word.
Al. It's pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
I'm really anxious to get answers. Or at least a more direct source of information to what the hell's going on in this story.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Old gods know the truth. Still up for debate who's leaving this paint. I'm still kind of 50-50 on Cynthia Weaver or the brothers. Maybe it's both.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box. You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Then, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Not sure what to make of that manuscript page. Sick shields. Fix the record.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
Exactly.
Must be.
It does have an Ozzy Osbourne kind of feel to it. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be
Cauldron Lake Especial.
a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her
Oh,
here
way to
with
take a sad drunk turn.
I know.
No one likes that
It's gonna
guy.
be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Barry's a good friend. I don't think Alan appreciates him. Oh, this must be what the manuscript page was talking about. We're living that moment.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
Are we about to see how we spent our 7 days before we woke up in that car wreck? Oh.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Oh, so this references that one manuscript note when the darkness just touched him. So we were influenced by the darkness from pretty much the rip.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
No, is Alice for real dead? Should we consider this confirmation?
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Okay, things are starting to sink in.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
And there it is. End of episode 4. I do have to say, this game is doing a really good job taking us at a low slope and just bringing up just a peak. I mean, I'm finally glad they dropped the hammer on kind of the solid underlining plot of this entire game, because as you can see through the episode, I was just confused half the time. I think I try to reach for straws too much and try to connect the dots, or maybe try to make it more complicated than it really is. But what we're viewing on the TV when Alan is talking to us when we turn it on is actually him in the past. And apparently he wrote the story starting from the moment he crashed in his car. Now, I still have some questions about the dream he had initially in the first episode about hitting the hitchhiker. Maybe that was some kind of premonition as he was entering Bright Falls because it's a place of power. But either way, I'm glad we got some clarity. We got some non-stop action. I mean, Children of the Elder Gods. Great part. We have come to love Barry. Let's just call it what it is. He's a character we want to keep alive, and he enriches our experience in the story, and you know, to have like a connection to another person other than the wife we're looking for. Did the darkness keep her, or is she dead? I'm not gonna lie, in that moment watching that part, I was kind of sad because I felt like Alice is actually dead. So this was a great episode. Thank you for stopping by to view the content. Anybody who's returning to the channel, anybody who's new to the channel, always happy to have you. I'm just another gamer. Save a gamer, save a life, and I'll catch you on that next episode.